Hey YouTube. So I'm back with another update. It's been 6 weeks since I've had my gastric bypass. Before my last video, I felt like I was kind of plateauing. I did increase my meals from 3 meals a day to like 5 meals a day. I downloaded an app that reminds me to eat, and I set it for like every 3 hours. So I think that helped me to get off my little plateau that I was having, because I personally think I was in starvation mode since I was only eating 30 little meals a day because I can't consume much food, and I was able to lose a few more pounds. So right now at the 6 week mark, I've lost a little over 20 pounds. It's been about 6 weeks and a few days. I had my gastric bypass surgery on September 20th, 2017. It's now November. Let me check to see what day of November it is actually on my Fitbit that I dusted off and start wearing. It's November 6th, 2017. So I was at 318 maybe a week before my surgery, and now I'm at like 295. So I was able to lose a little more weight. I have noticed that I have went down a couple pant sizes. My pants that were fitting me just right are now loose, and I need a belt. And I was able to get into some pants that I haven't wore since I lost weight like 6 years ago. I lost quite a bit of weight. My lowest was like 270, and at that time, I was down to like almost a size 20. I think the lowest I got was down to size 24, or maybe size 22. Well, now I'm back in those pants that I couldn't fit anymore after I gained my weight back. So yeah, there is pant size, clothes size issue. I have been losing weight. I can tell by how the way my clothes fit, not necessarily the pounds are coming off on the scale like I thought they would be. But I also am being active. Like, I've been walking the track. It's 2 miles for the park I go to. 1 lap is a mile, and I've been doing at least a minimum of 2 miles every time I go. And I usually go maybe 2 to 3 days a week, if not more. I go to Zumba like maybe once or twice a week. It depends on how I feel. I only went like once last week because I went to the beauty shop and had them do something to my hair. It's dying now, but it still has a shape and looks pretty decent. I was trying to make it last, so I didn't want to sweat it out. So I've only been walking the track mainly. So yeah, I've been exercising and eating a few more meals a day, like supplement. If I don't want to eat a big meal, I drink a protein shake, or I eat a cheese stick because I'm trying to get like snacks in or something. So I have 5 meals a day. And of course, I'm making sure I'm eating the stuff that I'm supposed to eat. I'm not eating junk. I'm not going back to my regular food. I've been doing a lot of, I call it imposter eating. If I want something tasty, because I like to have food that tastes good and look good. I don't want to just eat just to live. I want to have something that tastes good. If I'm going to eat it, it has to taste good. So I've been doing a lot of experimental cooking at home, looking at some of the YouTube channels and videos, and trying to make some of these meals that don't require carbs. Like I made mini cauliflower pizzas because I can't eat a whole pizza. I can probably better eat a slice of pizza now. So I made little mini ones, probably the size of those little pizza bagels. And I made them out of cauliflower crusts, and they came out pretty good, and they tasted pretty decent. I've also made a salmon croquette. Um, of course, I cooked it in the oven, and I used almond flour instead of cornmeal, and it came out pretty good. Um, let's see, I made my fake nachos with, instead of nacho chips, I melted down a couple of cheese sticks in the microwave, and they made them like chips, and put some turkey taco meat on them. And it was like maybe four that I could eat, because I can't eat that much, and the chips weren't that big. So yeah, I've been YouTubing, Googling, and coming up with some recipes at home for some of the substitutions that I wish I had, because I don't know about some of y'all other people that's doing the gastric bypass, but my mom is no help to me. When I'm with her, she eats whatever she wants. It's like she don't even realize that I can't, number one, eat that much food, and number two, I can't eat the things that she's eating, and she be going hard with it, like pizza, burgers, everything that I could just randomly eat if I wanted to. I can't eat it no more, and I've been sticking to it. I haven't been eating any junk. So, definitely been changing the way I've been eating, but my eating habits weren't all that bad anyway before the surgery, because I can stick to a plan and do it. Other than that, I'm gonna continue to try to do my little 5 meals a day, walk the track. I haven't noticed any hair loss yet that people say that they get. I still do have belching, so I think I have acid reflux, and I never had acid reflux until after the surgery. So I am still taking like the tablets that the doctor gave me to lower my stomach acid. And the reason why I think I have the acid reflux is because I went to the doctor because my throat was sore, and I thought I had a sore throat and I was getting sick. But she said that there was no strep or nothing. So, of course, I Googled it. Some of my sore throat, and I'll be belching up a storm, and those are all symptoms of acid reflux. So I'm assuming that I have acid reflux. I don't get the heartburn feeling in my chest, but I have the unlimited belching, and I get a sore throat sometimes. And so I don't know if that's going to be a permanent thing now that I've had the surgery, or eventually it'll go away. I also am having less time, have less difficulty swallowing, because for a while there, like, I couldn't swallow my iron capsule because it felt like it was stuck in my throat. And that's also something that happens after the surgery. I guess your throat and stuff is still sensitive, and it feels like it's stuck, and that's also a symptom of some acid reflux, I think. And now lately I'm able to like swallow my medicines without it feeling like it's stuck in my throat and I have to throw up. I also I've been having less issues with feeling like stuff is stuck in my throat when I'm eating it. Now it pretty much, whatever I eat kind of goes down. But I'll make sure that I chew it up real good, because throwing up is not cool. And I make sure that I don't drink and eat at the same time, and that I'm aware of when I stopped eating. I look at my watch or on my phone and see what time it is, and I wait 30 minutes before I start drinking, because I don't want to get sick and have to throw up. And I also do that with my food. If I know that I've started drinking beverages, I look at the time and I wait 30 minutes before I start eating. I try to do that religiously so I don't feel sick and have to throw up. Other than that, I haven't really been having any complications. I feel like most of my functions are going back to normal, because my only issue was the stuff feeling like it was in my stuck in my throat. I had not been able to keep my food down. The only issue that I have now really is I guess the acid reflux, because I do have to belch, and sometimes I have a sore throat. So we'll see what to do about that. I'm gonna try adding certain foods to my diet to see if it helps with my acid reflux, because of course I googled it, and some of the foods that you eat can help with the stomach acid. So far so good. 6 weeks in, and I have lost about 20 pounds through diet and exercise like I'm supposed to do. Haven't been eating any fried foods at all. I missed my vegetables, but when she told me that I can start eating vegetables, I can eat vegetables as long as they was cooked, it was back on and popping, because I've had greens, cucumber salad, and vegetables, because I like vegetables. I've had stewed okra, and no problem. So as long as it's cooked, I can have it. Also, I experimented by having a pickle. I hadn't had a pickle since I was probably a little girl. So that turned out well, and it came in handy when I'm trying not to skip any meals. I could just pop it open, and then it's not junk. It's a vegetable that's just been, pickled in vinegar. The only thing I have to worry about is maybe the sodium content, because I do have high blood pressure, but also the sodium will help with, if I'm cramping, I like when I got a Charlie horse, if I had a Charlie horse or something, and increase my potassium. So even though it's not good for my blood pressure, probably, it's still a win over candy or potato chips or something, which I can't have. So I felt good about that, because I felt like I was able to have a snack, and like normal people. Oh, and for Halloween, I wore my Halloween costume, but for trick or treat, since I can't have any candy, I went to the store and I got me some sugar-free chocolate vanilla swirl pudding. It was like the best thing ever, because I hadn't really been eating any sweets either. I can have sugar-free stuff. I can have sugar-free pudding and Jell-O. It's all on my list of stuff that I can have, but I hadn't been eating any kind of desserts. So Halloween trick or treat pudding cup. It was the best thing ever. I just had one. I felt like I ate a candy bar. I felt like I ate a bag of candy. It was awesome. So, the only way to succeed is not to deprive yourself, I think. That's how I succeeded last time when I lost a lot of weight. The only thing is, after I lost a lot of weight, I went back to work, and since I work night shift, it was hard for me to maintain my healthy habits that I was doing, because I was cooking more. That way, that's why I was eating healthier, because I wasn't buying stuff at the store. But now, I've still been going out to eat, but I've been getting kids' meals, and I always end up with chicken or fish, and it's grilled. The seasoning and stuff is probably not good for me, because you don't really know what they put on it, but it beats having fried food and stuff like that. So I've been good about that, because I have been eating out, because I go out with my friends, or I'll take my mom somewhere and she wants to go get some kind of fast food, so I'll pick me up something too. I'm cautious about what I pick though, and where I go. So, and it's been kids menus, because the amount of food I can eat is so little that I don't really want to pay a bunch of money if I know I ain't gonna be able to eat it. And I'm gonna have these food for a couple of days because I don't like to keep eating the same thing over and over. So, kids menu for me. Other than that, life is normal. I'll be happy when the belching is gone, and I'll wake up without a sore throat sometimes. But other than that, let's see how much weight I can lose in the next couple of months. I think I'm going to invest in a personal trainer. I see they have one on Groupon. I don't know if that's a good thing, for like a month, and it says unlimited. So I might check that out and take advantage of that shit, because I could use somebody to help me tone up. I'm making myself walk around the track for 2 miles every time I go, sometimes more. So I don't think it's that I have a lack of willpower to work out, even though like today I wasn't feeling it, but I still walked my lazy ass around the track for at least 2 miles. The time before I did like 3 or 4 miles because I was trying to be a soldier. But it is what it is. It's a process. It's not so bad for me. I don't know if I would recommend it for other people because, you know, everybody's different. I know that it wasn't going to be that big of a deal or a challenge for me to adjust the way I was eating and some of the stuff that I was doing around this gastric bypass stuff, because I've eaten healthy before. I've lost weight before. I would go to the gym before, work out before, and I know I could do it. It's just that the older I get, the harder it is for me to lose the weight, and I'm pretty old. Not old. So, yeah, and I was doing it for my health reasons. I wanted to get off some of my medications, and I have successfully got off of some of my medications. I haven't been on my blood pressure. They reduced my blood pressure medicine. They took me off of my diabetic medicine, and I don't have to do the shot in my stomach once a week. So I guess you could say I kind of accomplished my goal. That was the whole reason why I decided to do the surgery anyway, to try to make my diabetes better and my high blood pressure better. And then of course they took me off my cholesterol medicine, and my cholesterol better. Why? Because I'm not eating any fried food. I also think I'm going to invest in the air fryer, because I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos that have the air fryer, and you know, it's the quick and dirty route. You pull out the drawer, you put the stuff in there, and you cook it, and you'll still get some tasty food, but you don't get all the oil and grease that's accompanied with the good tasty fried stuff, because I've been posturing stuff. So I would like to have some fried chicken without the putting it in a deep fat fryer, but it would probably be for me coconut flour chicken, since I'm not eating any bread or starches. So coconut flour, almond flour, and they're my new friends, and that's what I've been doing, substituting. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing that I'm substituting, but I know what I'm not supposed to have, so I substitute for stuff that I can have that's close to the stuff that I want. And so far it's been pretty successful. It has been interesting experimenting with this food and stuff. So I'll keep trying stuff, reporting in. I don't know if I'll be reporting in this regularly, because this is always it was a month, and now this is the 6-week mark, and I'm making another video. I probably just like to hear myself talk. But anyway, I'll keep y'all up to date, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.